Well, for more on the story, we're joined by the South African Energy Forum Executive Director, Hlathi Madela. Hlathi, good evening to you. Thanks for your time. So it sounds like a warning there from the Minister, particularly to South Africans, not to expect stronger stability with the grid, even though we are going into the summer months.
Yes, the Minister is a politician. Oh, good evening to you and your listeners. Kate, yes, the Minister is a politician. He has to exercise caution and not overpromise. But one thing that we should celebrate is that his family in control is speaking the language of the engineers. He himself being a civil engineer, but is speaking the language of the power engineers as well as the other players. And he's got the situation under control in terms of planning. It's not going to be an easy journey, but he's in full control. We from the engineering fraternity, we're quite happy because he's a minister that listens to those that speak a lot of sense.
So when it comes to what gives you confidence in the minister, is it the fact that he seems to be up to speed with at least the status and the state of affairs at Eskom, these weekly updates that he's given? What exactly are you seeing right now that makes you speak with such confidence?
Yeah, one of the few things, out of many things that we are seeing, is him being able to pronounce what is happening at each and every power station, what is happening with what we call capacity loss factors. Basically what it means is the units that you lose in the system. Some of them you plan for them, some of them you don't plan for them. He's got a number that keeps going down. And he also speak about containing the situation to say it's no use fixing the unit and it runs for 2 months or 1.5 months and then start giving problem. So he's involved in a very capital intensive program that allows him time to go to the usual culprits, coal power stations, and contain them and work on them. So those ones that he talks about is those ones that we've always said, what is required is somebody to go there and make sure that he fundamentally understands how to prioritize all of this. So from that point of view, we're quite happy because he does not just talk about what works for now, but he talks about the plan going forward, and he announced what that plan is, and he even speak about this is by when we'll get 3 units from Gusile, this is by when we'll get so many units from Tutuka, and he even speak in the context of by the date of the 24th of December, we will have a very extended period of no power cuts or no load shedding. However, he cannot guarantee winter because he will be overcommitting himself. But you must understand, him being an engineer, he could have easily spoken like us. But the problem is the decisions, the engineering decisions that have to be taken, they speak against to the commitment that the government has made with the private sector to say, if we are going to come, it actually involves shutting down what you already have. And he can't speak like that. So he has to be very careful from over-promising. But those of us from outside, we say, let's do this. Let's work together with you up until 24th of December. We're going to turn like alcohol in your stomach and tell South Africans what you need to do in order not to have load shedding in the next winter.
One of the difficulties that many South Africans will, of course, be facing is this issue around municipalities. Because right now, what we're seeing is that there's some municipalities that are experiencing load shedding even beyond the scheduled stages by Eskom. And that's as a result of a number of factors, including the financial constraints that some municipalities are facing. Do you think that as things stand, we have a clear answer to how this issue around municipalities, the debt that they owe, needs to be dealt with?
You touch a very emotional topic for me, and I think for many other people. Things are not well coordinated at the municipality level. Problems have been there, but because we've rendered municipalities as the people who always bring us problems. Even when opportunities come, we don't want to say, forget about problems that you've been having. Municipalities, if you level the playing field, are sitting in a very beautiful situation because They can actually enter into a contract with you, Kate, and say, we're bringing land, we're bringing the distribution network, we are bringing all of this, and we're going to do the collections for you. But sign here that you partner with us. But municipalities are going through the tender route behind the closed doors, where the unscrupulous independent power producers are going to be the only ones who are making money. Yes, municipalities owe a whole lot of money from Eskom, but them being allowed to self-generate together with the private investors, it was putting them in control, because for every R1.56 per kilowatt hour that you purchase today, there is money there for the municipality to also make a profit, and therefore they can pay their long-standing debts with Eskom, but they can also maintain their own operation. But what the municipalities are doing is they are not partnering. They are giving it out as a tender, take all the money, go and bank it, I'm going to do the collection for you from the people. They are fast asleep, but the government must capacitate the municipalities. Maybe we should have another talk about why municipalities, when they are allowed to self-generate, it's a hell of an opportunity for them. Because if it is a big opportunity for the independent power producers, the ones that trust the very same municipalities that are owing Eskom, ask yourself, why is the municipalities not partnering? Because someone has got faith in you when you've been owing Eskom. He's got faith to pull the financial institution into your jurisdiction, because there's a lot of money in the electricity to be made there. But why is the municipality not part of it?
All right, we'll leave it there for tonight. SA Energy Forum Executive Director Hlathi Madela.